Greetings viewers, EricTheCarGuy here, and I'm cleaning up before the meetup, and as you can see, there's been a spill. Who am I? To take care of that spill, I've been sent Jaxx Miracle and Jaxx Zorb. This is the stuff we'll be using. This is more for spills, like on your carpet. If you're a sloppy wine drinker, this could be your best friend. Before and after. So this might be the home version. What I'm gonna use is this stuff, which is, I believe, for stuff just like this. Now, what this does is it encapsulates the spill so that you can sweep it up nicely. That's what I've been told. Now we test the Jaxx Zorb in action. Normally I've used kitty litter. This, whole different deal. It's like snow. That might be enough there. And get my broom and spread it around. Well, I can see it zorbing. I think Jack is the guy that invented this, was why it's Jaxx Zorb. When it reaches saturation point, I believe it starts to change color. Let's see how it be working. I want to get it out to these other tertiary areas. I said in the past, I've just come in with some kitty litter and used that. But this stuff is supposed to be the stuff. Just dragging it out to where these other drips were. All right. Wow. That really did just encapsulate was the word that was used. I mean, kitty litter, you gotta let it sit there for a little bit. This didn't take that long at all. That's where it was. Nice. I'm happy with that result. That was transmission fluid, by the way. And once it's in there, it's in there. And I kept sweeping it around some of the other drips around the outside, and all I had to do was sweep over it and it picked it up. I don't know how reusable this is. Like, I've reused kitty litter over and over again. I don't know if I can do that with this as much. I mean, I think it goes by the color. Once the color is changed like this, it's done. But the whiter it is, the more potent, I suppose, it is. But it seems to be working kind of awesome. Given that I still have that white, a lot of that white color, I would say that I probably used a little bit too much for the spill. I probably could have used less. As I said, I don't think it's reusable, but I think if you use just the right amount and it changes color like that, fine. You can always add more, let's put it that way. So if you use it and it's not enough to soak up the spill, add a little more. I would do that rather than what I did. There's a small drip over here. Gone. Let's give it one more test. I'm also told that if the concrete is stained, sort of like what we have here, there's another place that I want to try it out on now, but if the concrete is stained, you can employ a few techniques to remove those stains with this product, which I will attempt right now. Okay, this is the other thing that they told me this product could do. This is an old stain here. So this is where the Fairmont was parked, so it had a little drip there for a while. They said hit it with some sort of solvent. I'm going to use brake clean here and let it liquefy whatever's inside the concrete here, and then I'm going to throw the Jaxx Zorb down on top of it and see if it can pull it out. once and maybe dab it around with a rag a little bit. Actually, I think I want it kind of liquid. Throw down a little product. Our experience from over there when we were soaking things up showed that just rubbing it around like this does a lot. I can feel it almost like little ball bearings under my hand. They didn't tell me to do this with my hand, but I am. It does not work on vapors. That's the one thing that they told me. They said it will encapsulate liquids, but it won't do vapors. So like the brake clean, they said to wait until that dissipates, then you can dispose of it. Let's sweep that up and see what's left. Now, is that stain completely gone? No. But I bet if I kept working it, it would be. It's a lot less than it was when I started, that's for sure. Let's just try this other stain over here that I haven't done any solvent or anything with. I'm just going to go over it with what I've got left over. Look at that. Pulled it right out of the concrete. You can see the color change. I mean, it's like hungry for liquids. Thirsty, actually. Just sucks it right up. So I guess there is some reusability to it. I don't know how many times it can be reused, but these spots that were somewhat damp, it's dry now. It's dry. Why not keep going? See how much.
Go ahead, sit there for a second.
It just pulls it right out. It's like an eraser almost. Look at that. All right, there it is, kind of wet and damp, and I'll just sweep over it. Look at that. Okay, I'm impressed. And that's just a small amount. I use too much for starters. Just this small amount, I cleaned up 2 different areas. I love that. Absolutely love it. They were right. As it absorbs, it changes color. Bag is resealable, it's like a Ziploc, which I'm sure with a product like this that's made to absorb stuff, especially in humid environments, I'd want to keep it sealed off. As it says, maintain optimum product strength. Now that it's all been absorbed and saturated, you can sweep it up and throw it away. Apparently, because it encapsulates the spill the way it does, it is less harmful to the environment as a result, which I like. It's a lot less dusty than kitty litter also. It's like tiny little spill eaters. Jaxx Zorb. It comes with a resealable bag, so don't cut the thing down too far where you're past that. I have a feeling if you leave it open, particularly in a humid area, it might become an issue. So keep this thing sealed off because it does soak some stuff up. As far as the spill goes, it did that great. And I would say I probably used too much. If I would have used a little bit less, I think it would have been a little bit better. As far as reusability of the product, like I do with kitty litter, I don't think it has the same kind of reusability, but it works better. It's also less dusty. So if I'm gonna compare this to kitty litter, which I've been using for a while, I like this better, plain and simple. I'm not gonna go to my house and spill some wine on the floor and try it with this. However, I feel it probably works just as good. Talking about this stuff today. I bet if I spent a little more time with some brake clean, I could probably make those concrete stains go away, but I was just concerned about getting that oily film up, and it did that just by sweeping it over the top of stuff. I think I'm done talking about it. I'll put a link in the description so you can check the stuff out for yourself. I post tool reviews, or in this case, product reviews, every other Wednesday, so look for those then. If you have automotive questions, I'd ask that you head over to EricTheCarGuy.com. Welcome video there to tell you about our features to help you with those automotive issues. If you wish to connect with me socially, Google+, Facebook, Twitter, also Instagram. Close each of my videos with be safe, have fun, stay dirty, or in this case, stay clean, soak up your oil stains. I'll see you next time.